Okay.
And we're on.
We're on. So I'm with Molly from Ask My Bull.
Yes, Ask My Bull.
Ask My Bull. I've got to start with that name. I mean, explain.
So I'm actually quite a new member. I've been with.
You're the singer. Oh no, you're not the singer.
No singers at all.
No singers
vocals.
at all. Yes, it's all instrumental.
Yeah, all instrumental.
I would still describe you as a front woman, though.
Yeah, I would.
You're
You could describe me that way. Yeah, that would work.
So apologies for singer, front woman. Right, let's go back to the name.
Yeah, so Ask My Bull. It comes from a joke. Basically, someone misheard something that someone said about someone's name, and so the name was born. But yeah, it is a bit of a strange one.
It is a strange one. And
like
are you on Ask My Bull on social media?
Yep, Ask My Bull on everything. Yeah, you can find us everywhere.
At least with this name, it's completely different to anything else. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to be difficult to find you, I wouldn't have thought. And some band names, I know bands that have changed their name because the name was just such a common thing that you couldn't find them.
Yeah.
But Ask My Bull you're not going to find another one.
No.
So where are you based?
So we're based in Manchester.
Right. It's a nice local band.
Yep. So we're based in Manchester, but you can find us sort of all over. We're quite a festival band, so we do a lot of festivals, but we've been branching out. Yeah.
So how long have you been together?
So the band has been together about 9 years in various different iterations. So
under the same name.
Under the same
I've
name.
not heard of you. How is this possible?
So we've been going for quite a while, but there's been quite a few different iterations of members. The current lineup, as it is, has been the same for about a year, maybe now. The founding member, Fritz. He left and moved back to Germany. Incredible guy, very impressive guitarist, and a lot of the stuff he's written. And so we've worked from there, but we've been doing more writing now. Yeah. And it's a great project. We love it. We have a great time. We enjoy it.
I hadn't heard of you until this evening, so I was watching you and I thought, I wonder when the vocals are going to start. And there were no vocals, and it didn't matter. It was fantastic. Each song was it was instrumental, it was flowed, it sounded great. I mean, you all had a great time up there. What made you decide just to stick to purely instrumental?
I think...
Is it because none of you can sing?
No, we're all more instrumentalists. I sing, I do lots of different things, but I think there's for one, we all like stuff that's pushing boundaries and is a little bit experimental, and so actually it's not always that common to have something that doesn't have any vocals in, but also the sax kind of it plays that role and it really lets it shine for what it is. It's a beautiful instrument, and the more of them the better.
We need more sax. You've got two in your band, haven't you?
Yeah, when there's two of us, we can't always play at the same time. Sometimes depends who's there and available for the gigs, but when we've got when there's two of us, it's something really special. And no, we absolutely enjoy it. There's the odd bits of shouting and screaming and other stuff that we put in there. There's some
I like the movements and the kick and the that's
it's
great.
all about the performance.
It is.
We get our lives on stage and we really enjoy it. So
and where can we see you this year?
So we're going to be playing at lots of different festivals this year. We're also playing in Manchester and across the country. We've got another little mini tour coming up in April. We're going to be playing in Plymouth and Newquay and down south a bit more. Hopefully some dates across the Midlands as well. If people want to book us, get in touch. We love being on the road. We love performing for people. So and
you really are different. If you're looking for a different kind of a band, that you really got the crowd going as well. I mean,
it's all about crowd interaction. For us, it's all about the performance aspect. We like music that's got something about it, something a bit heavier, but we take influence from lots of different genres and lots of different styles and switch them in everywhere. Like I said before, we like stuff that's pushing boundaries and is a bit experimental and gets people up and moving, because we like having a good time. We want our audience to have a good time.
And that really comes across. And of course, Lucy from Square Wild has put this mini festival together today.
Big up Lucy, what a wonderful woman.
And you can tell she's obviously chosen the bands, that she loves, but the fact is they've all got something about them that's a bit different, like you say, pushing boundaries, mixing up different genres together. And you're a prime example of that. Somebody's just come in.
Our saxophone player, the other saxophone player.
Come and say hello.
Hi, Elliot.
That's a very lovely colour.
Hi, am I in an interview?
Yes, you are in an interview. Yeah. Do you want to join?
Would you like to say anything?
I could do a couple questions.
Okay.
Do you want to explain how they got the name Ask My Bull? Because I struggled.
Oh no, not the Ask.
Not the Ask My Bull question.
Pull up a chair. Snuggle up.
the continuous ask my bull question.
Do you get asked that a lot?
It does come up a bit.
Yeah.
I sort of feel like
I'm not surprised.
there's a part of me which is tempted to make up a story which is more
I
interesting.
think you
'cause
should.
it's
You
my-
could, I mean, think of the possibilities.
Oh no, my imagination is now put on the spot.
Well, what's the real story then?
Our original guitarist and founder of the band,
Fritz. He's gone back to Germany.
Yeah, so many years ago, he was doing a course here, which is why he ended up in Manchester, and there was a guy on the course, a teacher on this course called Mike Bull,
Okay.
and someone
so
at
it's a
some
surname.
point, Fritz asked him a question, and
Ask
he said,
Mike.
Ask Mike
Bull.
Bull.
I don't know, ask Mike
Got
Bull.
it.
So Fritz said, what? Ask my bull? And then I wasn't there, but I guess they had a big laugh about it, and
I imagine they did.
and then we ended up with a band name, which
And you just decided, yeah, that's good. We'll go with that.
I
Why
wasn't in the
not,
band yet at that point. I have no idea how this happened, to be honest, but this is all I know of it.
Okay.
The conversations from there, no
And
idea.
you never thought, changing it or not?
No
that you
need
need
to.
to.
No, it's
Not that you
been
need to.
too long now.
Yeah.
We're established as it is
You
with
are.
the name, and we're quite happy with it. So
Okay.
I don't know how it works with social media and stuff like that. To
I was thinking
change
it
your
probably
name.
works quite well actually as you've got it, with it being quite unusual. So
yeah,
it does.
It serves its purpose. It's at the start of the alphabet. We love that, so we come
Yes. A at the
also
top.
handy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gets it.
I need to ask about your jacket. I mean,
Oh, thank you.
and the dress for that matter.
So the jacket I did myself. Basically, I like
Beautifully.
customizing stuff, and
Do you do that as a
the spikes
sideline?
as
Do you
Um,
sell customized?
no,
outfit? Maybe you
candles
should
and
think
stuff,
about it.
but
Oh, candles,
maybe
okay.
it's a very time-consuming process. I did
Yes.
every single one of the diamantes
Oh
on
my
here. I
goodness.
glued individually. It took me
How
quite
many
a long
are there?
time. There was nearly 1,000. I
Oh,
think.
wow.
It was quite a lot. Yeah, it took quite a long
But
time.
no one's going to have a jacket quite like that.
Yeah. Oh well, I like that.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you though. Yeah.
And the dress.
The dress is from Motel Rocks, but I like to have
Motel
something a bit
Rocks.
shiny and a bit
Okay.
weird when we perform. Elliot had a beautiful waistcoat on, which you've missed, sadly.
It's
Yeah, I
actually-
saw you. I'm trying to remember it. I can't
Beautiful,
quite remember the
shiny.
waistcoat.
No, we like to wear something a bit different. A lot of the time, when you see us, we're in face paint and crazy costumes and all sorts of weird and wonderful
Yeah,
stuff.
Oh, what's this?
I've not worn makeup for a gig for a little while. This
Yeah.
is the lovely waistcoat.
Oh,
that I had
yes,
on. It, went-
yes.
it was. I think it matched.
Yeah, it matches quite
It's
well.
not
nice, yeah.
sparkly though.
It's not quite got the sparkle.
I think you
but
maybe customise it a bit. add
Oh
a few-
yeah. Oh well, that's definitely one to
Diamantes,
come.
one for
Yeah,
next time.
Definitely to
Spikes
come
and
up.
gems.
Oh, we can do that for sure. Get you a bit spikier.
Have you got any new releases coming out? Anything that we should look out for?
So we released a new single at the end of last year called Quarantine 3. We
Aptly named.
We started writing it several years before lockdown, and it was just a really bad coincidence. But it
You're
took till the
kidding.
end of it took till
You
the
must
end.
have had like a sixth sense or something.
Well, it's funny because we actually released a video for another track called Powder Keg about
Okay.
in the middle of lockdown, which we'd done a video for. And in the video, before the pandemic, we were all running around in hazmat suits and full masks. And then it came out in the middle of the pandemic, and we thought, oh my god, we've seen the future,
Yeah.
Simpson style. So
Yeah.
but we're writing some new stuff at the moment. We're hoping to get a few new releases out
Okay.
later and on in the year. So
And your writing process must be quite tremendous because you've got so much going on in your music.
It's changed.
You know-
It's changed quite a lot through the years because when we
Yeah.
first, so the original member Fritz, he used to write a lot of the ideas with the old drummer Alex. So we've gone through a lot of members. So for a lot of it, when we've joined the band, it's been about learning or adding a saxophone to what's already there. So
Yeah.
then in the recent years, though, we've been working with our current lineup, and we've been jamming ideas together and letting them evolve a bit more organically.
yeah.
Great. Well, I can't wait to hear what you do next, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm really glad I caught you this evening.
Thank you.
I'm not going to forget the name of your band. So take care, and I'll see you again soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.